All right, all right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah. Coming this morning with a message. And I like to first start this message off first and foremost with a prayer. I really would like to. So I like to come first with a prayer. And the prayer is to sound a trumpet. Mm-mm. Not as if y'all don't know everything that's going on. Everything that has taken place shall take place. He knows it all. He knows what I'm about to say in the prayer. But I'm sending this prayer up to the kingdom. And when I say up, it's just a phrase of higher, okay? To the higher one of the highest. I like to send this prayer up to him, and to him, the body of Hamashiach, go before. Precious Father. Mm-mm-mm. Father Yah, here I am, fully aware that I'm on the devil's platform. But I, even on the devil platform, want to let you know, no matter where we at, you, Father Yah, know it. But we want to let you know we'll send a prayer up. We will glorify you. We will edify you. We will magnify you. And we will worship you no matter what platform. There was, there is, and there shall be. That life in which you have breathed in us and allow us to have a spirit where you come in and abide. So wherever you are, you still have the victory to be any and everywhere on the face of this earth. And I, your servant, come before you in behalf of the body of Hamashiach. We say unto you, Father Yah, help us. Help us in the way in which we will never be able to help ourselves. Help us in that area which thou knoweth all things, and where we are weak, make us strong. Father, many are looking for you to come. Mm, 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 mm. Father, many are looking for you to come, not even understanding you are already here. They have no idea that you abide in us. So we just wait for your promise. We are not looking for you to come. You are already here. And we want to thank you for coming in us, living in us, walking therein on the earth. Father, the Messiah says, your kingdom is at hand. And even to today, they still have no idea that your kingdom is still yet at hand. It's living in us, Father. And I want to say to you as your servant, forgive the body of Hamashiach for not knowing you, for who you are in the earth. That they don't have to wait on you, Father Yah. Because it is said that you are greater in us than anything on the outside of us. So what are we waiting for if the greater is at hand? We need you. We need you like the definition of need that's never listed. They can't even define the need that we suffer, that we desire of thee, Father God. I'm just coming before you because many are weak, and the strong bears the infirmity of the weak. And I come before you to ask you and thank you at the same time I ask you to forgive us. At the same time, thank you, Father Yah, for your forgiveness. Father Yah, we want to say to you, teach us how to wake up with you on our mind, Father Yah. Teach us how to lie down with you first and foremost on our mind before we sleep. Rest this body. We want to know that you are on our mind. When we wake up, you are on our mind. When we go to and fro upon the wickedness of this earth, that you are on our mind. And we come to you, Most High, to ask you to help us to be the best that only you know that we could be, for we know not. There's so much darkness and ugliness that surround us. And only you, your greatness, your excellence, your wonderfulness, your perfectness, your kindness, your grace, your mercy, we ask you to help us, for thou know all things. And we forever give you the glory, the praise, and the honor. Help us to not go in the direction of a temptation, but go in the direction to the light and stay on or in the lane of the light. Help us. Do something, Father. Just do something with our minds, Father. Yeah. Do something with our hearts, that we will be able to share who you are with others in a way of knowing you. I mean, like knowing you, Father. I mean, like knowing you, Father. Yeah. Knowing you to the point where we can tell somebody something. And knowing what we tell them carries power, carries spirit and truth, and hold up the light. And we will forever give you the praise and the glory and the honor, Father God. We need you. There's no definition on this earth that would cover the need, like the need of needing you, Father God. And I, your servant, stand in the gap for the body of Hamashiach. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And hallelujah. Mm-mm. Praise the mighty Yah. Praise the mighty Yah. Mm. Oof, 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 oof. Sister Deborah come this morning, heavy-hearted, but that's all right. That's the flesh. My flesh ain't seen nothing yet. That's how heavy the will of the Father has prophesied, to where your flesh ain't seen nothing yet. And I sit and I say, being in the wilderness, seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm still waiting for people to see it. And they still have not seen nothing yet, nor have I seen what Yah has prepared for destruction, judgment, wrath, his fire on this earth. I want to grab that phone right quick because I believe it might have been an emergency. So I don't know. When you have so many adult children, you don't know who or what. And you tend to feel the need to respond when that phone rings because you don't know who it is. So I'm going to take this quick second. For the games that people play. The games that people play in this day and time is the meanest. When I say mean, I don't mean just like basic mean. I mean this dark meanness that's out here. That's the sort of game that's being played. Oh, Father, yes, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Y'all is saying to me that uh, people are going to be affected by this game in which I speak. I'm wondering where is that coming from? The game, the game. But the Father want me to say there are things that's not about, Deborah, don't say about, that's taking place that might not knocked on your door yet. And I, Sister Deborah, would say that I hope that it don't. But if I just stick with what thou said the Most High Yah, I'll be okay in what I say. Changes in the land. Real changes. Right now, in this day and time, the minds and the hearts only want to hear the changes and the things that's happening that reveal them achieving, going on in this living on this earth, how everything is going to improve, get better, line up for them. Praise the mighty Yah. Take him back, Deborah. Take him back. The Father's still on me about letting you know. You guys, there's going to be some changes somewhere along the line. Give it to me, Father, in the way that I can explain it to thy people. The body of Hamashiach, Father, give it to me in a way that I could explain it. I feel it, and I could hear it, but too clear, Father, Yah. There is some things that many people have not experienced, okay? And where is it coming from? Yah is about to allow something to take place. And it's almost like get in your lane. And your lane could be the body of Hamashiach. It's a lane all in itself. Get in it. Get under cover in the body of Hamashiach. Embrace yourself in a way. Because even being in the body of Hamashiach, you have to understand that's spiritual. Embracing yourself, because not only are you in the body of Hamashiach, you're still in flesh. That's the part he wants you to embrace. Embrace yourself. Because what I'm saying, what he's saying to me, is the body of Hamashiach is going to feel the effect of what is about to shake this land. Get in your lane, called the body of Hamashiach. Embrace yourself. Let the fear of Yah only be in you. Not the fear of having to embrace yourself. Not the fear of what is it going to be and what's going to happen. No, the fear of Yah because of what he's about to. And you know, if you got the fear of Yah in you and you're in the body of Hamashiach, that means you're going to be all good. Okay? That's the fear of Yah. It's almost like being in the house and the storm is on the outside. Being in the house in trees and cars are blowing everywhere. Up high in the sky. Cloudy and things all over is taking place. A storm, a tornado on the outside. But yet your house is standing and you in the house looking outside the window at the storm on the outside. Y'all is saying something to somebody. And that somebody is the body of Hamashiach. Get in the lane. Like, get in the lane right now. And embrace yourself. For the storm is on the outside of the body. But the body will be affected by what it sees. Because she's also in the flesh. The eyes have not seen it. But you about to. Whatever it is for a country. So embrace yourself. Understand the fear of Yah. They reside in you. It's in your spirit. The fear of Yah wasn't for the flesh, you guys. This fear of Yah is for the spirit. You see how people have taken the fear? There's two fears. You got the fear of the flesh and you got the fear of Yah. Total different feel. Total different action. That's why he said, I didn't give you the spirit of fear. Because his fear is not a fear like unto the flesh. Let me drink a little of this coffee here. Embrace yourself. Y'all said the body of Hamashiach, that could be your lane. Get in it. The body of Hamashiach is the body of what many would say Christ. Christ is the head. So you see what protection you have while in your land, in the body of Hamashiach. Okay? Get in your lane and embrace yourself, said the Most High Yah. Mm, mm, mm. You know, I was just looking at or listening and looking at the same time at an incident that took place. And it was said the teenager's female, I believe, who jumped a mother and her child. And the lady also had a smaller child. I sat back and have seen Judah at a level of where Judah have not seen himself. And I'm going to tell y'all how the Most High is a give and gave. I have sat on this devil platform and have it and told you all over and over and over and over and over. As a servant of the Most High Yah, I come down to be a speaker unto Judah. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. He gave and have given me to Judah. And I'm going to tell you what he said to me. Not that Judah may hear. Mm, mm, mm. He's sent several servants among Judah since the beginning of time. And they always found a way to kill them, beat them, torment them, destroy them. And I, Sister Deborah, coming to you for the last 7 years trying to explain to people why I stay on Judah's head. It's because my purpose before the foundation of the world. He knew what he predestined me to be. He ordained me for a position as a servant among Judah. Such a critical purpose. Being so, my mission was to serve among Judah. It wouldn't change nothing about Judah. This is what he wants you all to know this morning. He is the light. And even if he decide and have, like in time past, and even in these present days, Sister Deborah ain't the only servant he have sent among Judah. But when he sent his servants among Judah, it's not that Judah may hear. Judah's still going to be that stiff-necked rebellion and disobedient. This is why Judah is to the point in such a critical time where they want to call awakening one thing and they don't even understand what awakening means. Judah is not awakened. Judah shall not awaken. Because Judah's awakening means one thing. But a real awakening with the Most High means another. And y'all already know the awakening that lines up with him, they are nowhere near it. So when I come into the scene and trying to figure out why they don't hear it, why they can't see it, why they can't understand this, why they gone up here, is because it is what I see it to be. I'm the servant from the kingdom to be among Judah. And they still, it's no different than when Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, among any of the servants of Yah, they have not moved in not even a little direction toward Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's Yah. You see? The key to what people don't understand, when Yah send his from the kingdom, he's not going to put a lot of investment in individuals down here. Because if you don't hear what I send, you ain't going to hear me. Sad thing, but I'm speaking from the wilderness. And I'm speaking from a lane in which I was called to run in. You see? It is needed that I have a lane, because that's how hardcore it is to speak to Judah. It ain't that to speak to them that's hard. It's hard for me because I know the stiff-necked rebellion and disobedience of a people, really, really sincere, 100 times 100 exists in a people. And no matter what you give them that rest in right, upright, just, righteous, the level of who they are as a people is so horrible to where they're not going to even move to any. Let's say if you take an inch, a half of an inch, a quarter of an inch forward, they're not going to move forward. The ones that's going to move forward are those who is in the body of Hamashiach. And many of them also falls by the wayside. And he's going to collect them. But many of those are also falling by the wayside, because they like what they see according for them to believe. And they're battling the fact that either I'm going to be on the dark side or I'm going to be on the light side. I'm trying to figure out which way to go, even though the way is in them. But because what they see on the dark side is more comfortable and pleasing to their itchy ears, to the way they feel. And it don't see when you're able to be serving the dark side, you don't feel you have to give anything. You don't feel nothing is being taken from you. You don't feel that, I don't have to give up anything. I can still do whatever. That's why people stay on the dark side, because they think the light side, they have to give up something. And basically the things that they have to give up is the wicked and evil, the sin, iniquity. And that's something they're not ready to give up. So they reside in the dark side. Many shall sleep. Oh yes, a lot of people thinking they're going to be fully awoke in the flesh when Yah take his remnant out. They really do. They have no idea. No. Many of you are going to the grave. Even those that's in the body of Hamashiach. Because Yah sees fit that I gave you all this time. And you as worse than you were when I be started with you. So I would have to take you out here. I would have to put you to sleep. Or else you're going to lose what he has invested in you. That's the way he rumble. In case y'all didn't know that. He don't play. He would have to take you out of here. And I believe that's the process that we are actually in. You think I want to be found not where I was chosen in the bosom of the Father? You think I want to be found somewhere else? No, no, no. I want to be found doing. I want to be found walking in the Spirit. I want to be found ministering in the Spirit and bringing light to my Father, who is the ultimate light, whether you see it or not. So the reason why I brought that up about Judah is because people still don't understand the purpose of y'all servants. People think the servants come down here to play with them. The patty cake baker, man, they come down here to serve the Most High Yah. They come down here to serve the Most High Yah. And in serving, they have to give themselves. They have to actually die to themselves. They have to give all of themselves. Because what Yah send them down to serve, those that he come send them down to serve, let me tell you something. Go back to the beginning and see all of Yah's servants and see how they left out of here. Where is that? Where were they family? Where were their children? Where were they everything? Where were they living? Meaning they living the way they were living, not where they were living, but their lifestyle, or you know what I'm saying. You ain't gonna find it, because what Yah wanted you to understand, when you read your instruction book, you see their purpose in Yah in the beginning and their purpose in Yah at the end. That's why they can't lie on Paul. You can't go lying on Paul. That's why I'm here to tell you use the liar. You can't lie on Paul. Many people will say Paul didn't walk with Yah. He wasn't one of the disciples. I didn't walk with him either. I wasn't one of the disciples that walked with him, saw the miracles and signs. But guess what? The 12 didn't either. I'm sure if Judas can tell you, I walked with him, but still I betrayed him. Come on, talk to me. But do you hear them talking about Judas? Judas? No. The betrayer? No. But you rather say Paul, what? But you couldn't catch the fact that Judas, I think I'm saying it right, wasn't either. He was strictly from the other side of what Yeshua represent. Yeshua is Jesus, as the world called him. But you would go over there to Paul, because when we tell y'all why, Paul put the light down. Paul was speaking spirit and truth. And in this day and days to come, nobody wants spirit and truth, because the truth only is the only thing. Woo, Father, you going there, ain't you? The truth is the only thing that sets you free. It's no way you're going to be in the body of Hamashiach full of lies. You in the body of Hamashiach, and Hamashiach is the head, and you in that body lying. Don't even have no truth in you. See, people think they can pull the wool over Yah face, and they don't even understand the servants of the Most High Yah that's down here to represent him. We're down here to represent him. And like he said to me a week ago, or maybe been a week and a half, if they don't hear you, it's because they don't hear me, Deborah. They doing you like they do me. So just imagine, I'm the creator. Before they can do you, they got to do me. Pull up. But see, where you know people are not in the body, they can't grip that. That can't even grip into their spirit. See, a lot of things that Sister Deborah is saying is not for your flesh. It's really for your spirit. And a lot of people come on here thinking that, oh, I'm going to get my itchy ears, soothed. Oh, no, baby. This is strictly spiritual. You're going to get your flesh knocked down. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get no, hold up. Let me take you there. You're going to get your flesh knocked out. Toast to that. That's what you're going to get. Okay? So I say unto you, this is a journey. And it's a journey that I know I'm running in the lane called the Most High Yah. Oh, yes, I'm in his lane. And that's the lane I'm running in. And I forgot to tell y'all, I can't lose. I can't lose. I'm in the winning lane. I'm in the winning lane. And guess what? When we tell you the deepness of it, I know I am. I know I am. So again, I was looking at a video, not a video, a clip of a young teenagers who had jumped on a mother and the children. I sat back and I see how it caused people to come together and respond. People gathered together in a multitude and respond against what took place to this lady. But in me, it shows still yet a level of a sickness, a dark sickness amongst a people that cannot be healed. One thing that took place was these teenagers were videoing them jumping on a child and his mother. First and foremost, you got their parents of the teenagers vouching for standing up against people feeling the way that they're feeling toward their teenagers. First thing everybody want to say that they're kids, they're children. They are kids and they are children. What I realize is I spoke, I think it's probably almost 3 years about how dangerous Judah is. And I see that my calling is so potent. Y'all sent me down here to deal with the tribe. Just imagine being the individual that y'all sent spirit down here to speak regarding the tribe of Judah and where Judah stand and what Judah should end up and what's going on with Judah. See, that's the problem with Judah. They want to think this is a male thing of leadership, ruler, king. That's for your flesh. My message is to rule your spirit, to bring it down and bow down to the Most High Yah. Recognize the power that called you out as Judah, as a tribe of Jacob. If you think that I don't know you, understand he knew you. He knows your going and your coming, your ups and your downs, and he know you ain't going nowhere, but into darkness and darkness and darkness. But yet, he gave you a servant that you have not heard, you will not hear, and you shall not obey. Because the stiff-necked rebellion and disobedience don't start in the years of 2000. It started before thousands has even exist. Okay? So this here, what we're seeing has always been there. So if Yah cannot talk to Jacob's sons, who can? Come on now. Satan, he getting a lot in. Yes, he is. So if Yah cannot talk to Jacob's sons, and if he wants to talk to Jacob's sons, you think he's going to come to Jacob's sons by Jacob's sons as males? No. Will he? Do he have males out? Yes. But they under rocks right now, trying to find out why is it what they are being taught from the spirit, why they matching all these other brothers. is because you are the one that's hiding under the rocks, like that prophet was hiding when they were killing all the other prophets. He was up in the cage running, and y'all turned and told him, wait a minute, hold up, do you understand? Oh, she's down there and they killing all the prophets. Hold up, bro. I got many. See? Get your butt up from out of that cage running. Do you know what you running from? Me. I don't go that route. Get on back out of here. He running. You see? That's what you see today in those who are supposed to be working or have the works in the body of Hamashiach. That's why the body of Hamashiach is really lonely. The body of Hamashiach feels so lonely. They just sitting around just looking at the walls, the four corners. That's why they use all these platforms to the utmost, trying to get that comfort. Because they want to bring their flesh into the body of Hamashiach. They don't understand. Only thing can come in there is your spirit. Sit down, clowns. Okay? So in this here thing about this teenager jumping on his mother, I want to tell you all what these teenagers have done can't compare to what Judah is doing and been doing. These teenagers jumping on this mother, that happens all the time. Many times it started in the household. Who's going to speak to a son jumping on his own mama? Who's going to speak to a daughter jumping on her own mama? You see? As if that is not existent. So, but when it comes out to the streets and it's on the devil platform, then will Judah pay attention to it. But when that man is hanging from that tree, where is Judah? When that man is missing, where is Judah? When sex trafficking is all over Judah's community, where is Judah? Where is Judah in the community when brothers are killing brothers? Where is Judah when men are killing their wives? Where is Judah when men are killing their children? Where is Judah where men are killing their parents and their grandparents? Where is Judah when women are killing their children? Where is Judah when they're out here selling drugs to their community? Where's Judah when they're out here selling stolen guns? Where's Judah when they're out here gun violence? Where's Judah when they're out here gang violence? Where's Judah when the sex trafficking is being done in this Judah's community by great numbers? Sex trafficking. It matches 100% Genesis chapter 6 verse 1. Genesis chapter 6 verse 1. Genesis chapter 6 verse 1. The men were selling their daughters. Like it is in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end days. And it's getting to the point where it's the norm. Where's the mothers who allow the men to sell their daughters? They're allowing the men to have sex with their own children. They're allowing men to be comfortable raping 2- and 3-year-olds. See, in the household, where is Judah then? But when these teenagers jump on this mother and her child, Judah come up roaring. I don't get it, but I do get it. I don't get it, but I do get it. I don't get it, but I do get it. Judah is a sick. Judah's mental state is gone. And don't think that being in these lands of the captives caused them to be the sickness that they are portraying today. Use a lie from what you call a hole deeper than the lake of fire. Why, Deborah? Because if you ever think to hear the Spirit speaks to you, he'll tell you this happened. These people were like this even the very time that I chose them. I knew they were already like this, Deborah. So what gets me is the response of Judah. When do Judah community pull up and come into a unity? When a woman and her child get jumped by teenagers. Wait a minute, hold up. All this stuff going on in the household and Judah don't pull up. That's why the children are, do you know why the teens are jumping on a mother on the outside and her child? Because they jumped on their own mother. They have nothing at home that corrects them, that discipline them, that chastise them. And Judah men will run out here grabbing men and men on men and men on men, all these different organizations. All you have to do is pay attention to how they now embrace each other. It's all body. Judah men on men, their embracing is not like it used to be, where you get the handshake and keeping this distance. Now it's big hugs and big, just everything that shows that something is out of order. They are embracing the fact of darkness. No light. Because when you finish embracing this man, what type of man are you in that household with 2 and 3, one child, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6 different households? But you embracing that man better than you embrace your own household. Even your children that you ain't seen in years. They didn't even get the hug you just gave the man. So that's why you know it's deep. The shame, the wicked that is amongst Judah starts in the father. So the reason why these teens is because they have controlled the household in which they were in. Now it's time to control the outside. We ain't see no correction in the inside. It's time to control the outside. And many of people don't understand. Yah is not going to measure that woman when it come down to these seeds out here out of order. See, the world runs to mama. If the world would have did it in Yah's order, they'll run to the man. We don't want the mama. We want the sperm donor. Because this is his seed. This is his child. This is who is in this child, him. Find the men and hold them accountable for the actions of the children. If you look at the biblical, your instructions, your not instruction, but your study guide, y'all say, hey, Deborah, I'm going to check the seeds, these sperms that is repeating the sin and iniquity of these fathers. Do you think people would teach that and preach that, precept that? They would never bring that to the light. Nobody. No church, no temple, no Hebrew Israelite movement, no Hebrew Israelite cult, no Catholic, no type of religion. Even the European men won't bring it to the surface. Because it's the same way. Same thing. They would never bring any what you call truth to the surface. That the product of the world is the product of the sperm of the man. You see, this is what the father say. He said they take the study guide and they want to run around here trying to find the other books. Saying this lost, this lost, this lost. And the book that's even before them to study, they don't even see where they should supposed to be studying. Why is it that the children is going to repeat what the father has done? Only time people really don't grip this is when the children is not going to be repeating the iniquity of the father. is when they are the seed of the Spirit. So therefore, even the seed of the Spirit will still repeat some of the ways, but they are not going to be held liable because what? Hamashiach, Yeshua Hamashiach, which is the word called Jesus Christ, has paid the price. They are free from their iniquity of their fathers, the sin of their fathers, from the inside out, meaning your spirit is not going to allow you to repeat the sins of your forefathers because now Christ is living in you. But outside of that, he's told these people, it is in there about 12 times. You look at the world, you got to look at the man and all the world. You can't look at the woman. That's not a seed. It's nothing like her that's going to come out of these children. It has to come out of the father, the father's father's father, the father's father's father. Now, what can happen, the ways of the mother can come out of her father. But see, where they lose it is they don't want to have no connection of what you see in the world is father material. Elon Musk, the sickness of his father. Donald Trump, the sickness of his father and his father's father. See, it's coming out of them whether you like it or not. That's why he said train them up. He wasn't talking about the mother. The mother is the nourisher, the one that breastfeed, make sure they eat, make sure they clothe, make sure they uphold the law in the household. But the father has to train them up in the household, in the law. And then they fail to do that because they think the only training they need is to take their private area and stick it everywhere they feel they want to feel it. And they figured, hey, that's training up. I'll leave them here, go on my way. And this is the thing about it that's strange. How could all of that semen come out of you and you have a child and not go back to claim it? It's amazing. Because it's you. It's a part of you. They don't care. It's nothing in them. So when you see these teenagers out here, has to do with what they have not heard from Sister Deborah. These teenagers have conquered the household because the household did not have the owner of the sperm. The mother trying to tame the sperm, which she don't own. It didn't come from her. It belonged to the man. So she's in the household trying to raise, feed, clothe, and house a sperm that carries the ways of the father. And just because he said, I ain't training them up to do nothing. I ain't going to have nothing to do. And I ain't going to feed them. I ain't going to clothe them. I ain't going to put no roof over their head. That's who Judah is. The tribe of Judah. And he moves on. With me, I would never believe that Yah would allow them to enter into the kingdom. I just can't see it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I cannot see it. I cannot see that a man have not taken care of the sperms that was allowed to be in him and they were to come forth as a human and you never trained them up, nor did you show them any ways of anything righteous. You didn't house them. You didn't feed them. You didn't make sure they had what you were supposed to, and you think you got away with it. No, you didn't, because kingdom going to check you on it, and it's going to let you know your way. Okay? A lot of them don't know that. That's why I try to tell y'all. I don't care where they think they're going. They can sit and claim Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob all they want. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob ain't never let their seeds go out without being led by the Spirit of Yah and teaching them about the Spirit of Yah. See, they never left out of their father's household. Look at the 12. They were still in his father's household. Jacob left them. See? But these men today, they get out here and they think their whole kingdom they think their whole living is about their penis. They good feeling. And they don't even know it's not even really nothing there. It's a mental thing. And really it is. It's coming from the mind of the flesh. That's what make them do the things that they do with these little kids. with these men on men, because it's a mind thing, not a real feeling thing. And they really think it's really there. The mind controls the body. You can tell your mind that, hey, there's a woman that don't have no clothes, and your whole body be getting ready. It's a mental thing, not just a mind thing, but it's a mental thing, because that's a control out of the order. That's how people get right to today, can't find their way home, because they're letting their mind lead them away from home. Okay, so the teenagers are jumping on this mother and his children, but I believe that the shame itself of the gathering and to unify and multiply against what they did, the shame will follow them the rest of their life. That's the biggest tail whooping they can ever receive. A tail whooping that will never end. And guess what? Mother gonna have to suffer the consequences. Mother is gonna have to live with it, die with it, and suffer the consequences. Because when you come together against any wrongdoing amongst Judah, when you multiply and come together in unity against, but you got to come together in unity against men that's raping these babies, men that's raping these young girls, men that killing their mothers, their grandmothers, men that's killing their wives, men that's killing their women, men that's killing their children, women that's killing their children. You got to come into unity for wrong in the line of evil and wicked. Not when someone jump on a woman and a child. What about all these brothers killing brothers? You don't come to unify. You don't come to unify about nothing that need or should have been in time past. Now here you are in the midnight hour, and when the whole world sees you coming together, you come together when the Judah's children jump on Judah's mother. Now you come together. Had you came together in time past, because this happened every day, more than once, but nobody says anything, because no one put value to nothing that's wicked and evil. That's one thing about Judah. Oh, my daughter. They put nothing to value. It's just simply not there. So Sister Deborah, someone at my door, and I'm going to have to say that I hope you got something out of it, this message. And I want to let you know I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Time. Yesterday, there was a problem with it not being public. It was locked on private. How did it get like that? I have no idea. But I don't remember ever doing that. So what I'm saying is, now that I have understanding on when I'm in a situation like that, maybe I can go back and see why is private locked in. So that's what happened. I did that video yesterday, and it was supposed to be live screening, but it was on private. So therefore, no one were able to come in and join the live. But this evening, we will be back at 7 p.m. Central Time, and hopefully I'll be able to get it set up right. And Sister Deborah, say, I shall be back. Shalom and shalom.